الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, so in the last session we looked at some of the evidences for the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is found in everything that we look around us. And we got up to point number 8, which was the subjecting of the winds, sometimes as a mercy and sometimes as a punishment. The evidence are listed below in the description. So the mercy would include, the benefits that we receive from that wind. On a hot day, a cool breeze is, such a mercy. Included in this is when the wind blows. It also helps to cause pollination, including the flies and the bees, etc. So in addition to that, you also see you have the weather system, the system of the cold front and all of these causing the weather, causing the wind to blow in a certain direction. Okay, so everywhere you look in the creation, there is a system, an organized system which causes and develops all of these things that we need and that we benefit from. Point number 9 was the difference of al-sinanas, the languages, the difference of the languages and the colours of people, the languages, their tongues. Okay, in point number 11, there is bringing to life the earth with water. And subhanAllah, if we really think about this, it's another one of those really clear signs. You have a seed, it's dead, there's no life. You can cut it, you can crush it. Take an almond seed. We eat them daily, we slice them. There is no life, absolutely no life at all. Yet, when it's put in the sun and when it's given enough water and sunlight, the perfect conditions, it comes to life. SubhanAllah. So, and Allah uses this as an example of our resurrection on the Day of Judgment. We're going to be dead, yet we're going to be given life, just like the seed. In addition to this, it's also mentioned that who splits, I believe, the date seed. The date seed, the mango seed, the peach seed, they are all so hard. And yet the perfect conditions, the right conditions with the sun and the water, and Allah, God, He splits those seeds. He causes them life. Okay, so there are many signs with regard to that respect. The 12th and last point that he mentions is the fitrah, which is the natural disposition. And anybody who has been in extreme circumstances, within yourself, you will say, who do I call out to? Or who did I call out to? And many of us, when we go through these extreme conditions, you think you're going to crash in the car and you say, oh God, save me, oh God, help. We call out naturally. We call out to God with sincerity at those moments. And these are all signs of the evidence of the creation, and that's the natural fitrah. Okay, the Sheikh then goes on to explain the clarification of the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the ways, the manhaj of the prophets and the previous leaders and people of intelligence. Okay, the first one he mentions is the statement of the messengers to their people, the one who created the heavens and the earth. Okay, do you doubt in the one who created the heavens and the earth? Also the statement of Abraham, peace be upon him, to Nimrod, my Lord is the Lord who gives life and causes death. And after the dispute of the king, then you cause, and my Lord is the one who causes the sun to rise from the east and set in the west. So if you are God, then you cause it to do the opposite. The answer of Moses, peace be upon him, to the questions of Fir'aun. Okay, when Fir'aun said, who is the Lord of the worlds? And he responded, the Lord of the worlds, he is the Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, if you are believers. Number 4 was the call, the invitation of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in many of his lectures to the people with the Quran. Imam Abu Hanifa, he concluded that the system, the organized system in the solar system and everything around us, which science just proves more and more today, must be originated by somebody of knowledge and perfection in order to create everything with the degree of perfection that it needs in order for life to exist and everything within that system. Number 6, the answer of Imam Malik when he was asked by Al-Rashid, what is the evidence? And he responded with the differences of sounds and tones and languages. The evidence of Imam Shafi'i. Okay, so the signs and the evidences of these animals that come out of their, like for example the butterfly and its stages of life, subhanAllah, is a miracle in and of itself, and all of the different animals, subhanAllah, and the bee, the stages of the bee and the eating the honey of the bee. And Imam Ahmad, point number 8, was the example of the chicken and the egg example. So, subhanAllah, another beautiful example. Al-Arabi, with the sky and the stars and the earth and the sea and the waves, etc. All of these things indicate upon a creator. And there's another khutbah by Qis bin Sa'ad al-Iyadi, calling our attention to the amazing creation of the universe and the life. SubhanAllah, and really, wherever we look, whether we look into the cells, and each cell has its operating system, perfect in its nature within our bodies, our breathing system, our lungs, the blood, the circular system, all of the life systems within our body. We look out into the universe and you see system after system after system. We have our, subhanAllah, the breathing system between the people and the animals, and everything is perfectly, harmoniously intertwined, as we stated in the last lecture. So subhanAllah, that concludes this section, spoken about the purpose of our creation, and now the evidence of the existence of the Creator. And then in the next section we'll take a look at the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Asma'ul Husna. Okay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.